Hello, hello, hello. Hi, everybody. Welcome. So, I want to talk to you if you are someone who has been in the coaching industry, has been in it for long enough to know that you're doing too much and you're in a hamster wheel. And maybe you don't know that yet, but it's not making any income and it feels hard. It feels like there's so much to be doing, there's so much to be building in your coaching business, and it just never ends. And this is definitely a big part of the industry, and a small percentage of people actually get to be successful in this for this very reason. Now, because there's so much to do, so many action steps to take, and you're told from all these different marketers what you need, that you need a funnel, that you need a website, that you need more social media followers. There's so many things that you're told, and you're trying to do all the things. And because you are so practical, you are such a logical person, you are trying all these very practical things, getting more certifications, getting more experience, and you start to even think that you may be successful in the future. Not right now, but in the future. And that at some point is going to be really deteriorating, right? And so you're probably in a place where you're you're committed, you want to make this happen, but then you have these really intense moments of doubt where you're thinking, should I start this other business, right? A mask making business, a flower business. Should I start making bouquets? There's so many amazing businesses that you see around and you think, why don't I do that? That looks profitable. And that's just your own lack of commitment to your own purpose. So, what I'm here to talk about is how important it is to really commit to who you are and what you bring into this world to share. What is your purpose? So if you're here, you already know that coaching or mentoring, working with people is part of that purpose because you're here to transform, to help people see their blind sides, and you understand the importance of also experiencing that for yourself, being able to witness your own blind sides so that you can go through your own transformations and keep growing as a person and business owner. So this is what it really takes to have a thriving business and a business that actually makes money. So in my program, I work one on one to help people create $3,000 in sales. So if you're not making any sales with this program, you can start to create that kind of consistent income to know that you have a business that works. And it doesn't take all of the marketing and all of the things that all these people around you are telling you that you need, all of these very practical and logical people are telling you that you need. And you being also very thrifty, you're trying to consider things in a very practical, logical way. But at the same time, you know why your business works, your coaching business. Why does it really work? Because transformation is really the fastest way to help somebody get results, right? And so in this case, for in my program, what we do is we start with helping you dive into greater levels of commitment, huge, deep commitment. Yeah. The ability for you to know that this is it, to know that you have to make this happen, and to know that this is your purpose and there is no other way. And having that level of commitment is the number one thing to get you on your way to having a thriving business. So that little small doubting voice that will say, "Oh, well, why don't I just do that?" I just need some money. I just need to make this thrive. I don't want to go back to a job, a 9 to 5. I know I don't want to do that, but maybe this doesn't work. You need to know, powerfully know that what you do works. And maybe there does need to be some adjustment in what you're offering. And it helps to have somebody look and hear you and create a space for you to get total clarity on what it is. What is the specific transformation that you are helping people with? What is your gift? What is it that you come to serve people with? And having that clarity will allow you to really get to that deep commitment naturally, that total clarity of what you come to bring into this world, what you were born to do, what your path has been showing you that you can serve with. And so you may or not know that for yourself. On some level, you do, but that's where the coaching comes in to get you perfectly clear, completely clear on what it is you're creating right now, how it is that you're serving, and just diving into consistent cycles of commitment with that. And then, so that's phase one, commitment, clarity. And with phase two, it's about, okay, how do we make this happen? How are we making this happen? And with that level of commitment, then you can start to really allow yourself the clarity to know who are your clients, who, because you know how you serve, then you can have the clarity of knowing who needs your work. And so those come hand in hand, and that's where I also provide the space to get that kind of clarity. And then what is stopping you from, what has stopped you in the past, what is stopping you now, and just making sure that nothing is stopping you, so that you are just, you, with this program, there's absolutely no looking back. There's no more, signing up for job sites, like seeing what other jobs you might, a little side gig. No more thinking about other companies that you can start up, thinking about things that aren't your purpose and aren't your highest level of serving. So if you're at this place, you know that your energy is really valuable. You know how valuable it is to really help, like, nourish yourself. And with a business that is heart led, you are nourishing yourself. You are diving deep with your heart and allowing your heart to lead you. And so it's just, so when we have all this chatter around how things need to look, and all these things around what all the action steps I need to take to make this happen, and you're letting this outside world tell you what your business needs to look like, well, that's not going to be a heart-led business. That's not going to be you in your purpose. You need to be in your purpose for this to work powerfully, right? For you to be fully in your path and knowing how you create transformation for others. So I'd like to invite you to this program if this interests you. If you're ready to create a consistent sales in your business, if you're ready to have somebody who's really willing and going to tell you where your blind spots are, is going to tell you what you need to see to make sure that you are in your full strength, you're in tapping into that highest self that is able to provide those powerful results for other people. I want to see you in that best self that you have. You have so much potential in you, and there are so many coaches around us that aren't doing that actual work of telling us, showing us our blind spots. There are so many great coaches who are really holding themselves back, who have amazing programs, but when you work with them one-on-one, they're not necessarily speaking truth and really allowing you to dive into those dark spots that are holding you back. So So I'd like to invite you to join me and let me know if you have any questions. Have a great rest of your day and thank you for watching.